Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killerrodan. So alright, I figured I would just do again another short little video here for my original channel. Yes, again, like multitude of different times before, I said that I'll post a link down below for my second channel and in the description box below, along with Elvis as well, if you want to see some gaming content, I guess. I mean, I don't mind doing game stuff type of thing, but with me, it's just way more sporadic. But anyway, let's just get to the damn point, shall we? Because talking about some ridiculous nonsense as per usual. So here we go. It's weird. It's really weird. But anyway, here comes somebody from the 700 Club. Yeah, Pat Robertson again. Here. And him and his whole entire crew here are just being ridiculous once more. So here we go. Because basically, ew, goth people exist. Ew. That's that's basically this whole thing here. Goth people are disgusting. Punk rock is disgusting. And all that nonsense. But anyway, without further ado, here we go.
All right, Kathy says, my daughter, who is 14, seems to have an infatuation with dark things. She likes horror movies and wants to wear.
Really? We're going with the most stereotypical goth thing out there. They like dark stuff. They like really depressing, depraved stuff out there. Of course, you're going to take a stab at horror movies, of course. I watch horror movies all that damn time. If it's not harming yet, I don't care. I do it. I know. Not only that, I know a lot of these religious people have a grudge against Disney. I don't get got. Yeah, I bought this just out of spite. Anyway, I watch horror films and I play video games that were really depressing. I watch horror movies that were really spooky and depressing. Does that make me a goth? Is that the requirements here? Of course not. There's way more to it than that. I mean, okay, I'm really lynching on this way too much on this, but move on.
Black lipstick and clothing and seems to be
Okay, a little stereotypical again, but okay.
attracted to people with little or no morals.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Again, with the damn stereotypes.
When I try to talk to her about God or living a moral lifestyle, she
Okay, fuck you for being a patronized asshole. So, being goth somehow makes you an amoral psychotic. Okay.
gets a look of aggravation on her
Well, actually, I'm on the child's defense here because you being a dick.
face. I fear that demons are working on her.
Stereotype, 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 stereotype. Then I mentioned that's a stereotype. Not every goth person is a damn satanic, demonic individual. If they don't believe in God, guess what? They don't believe in Satan either. That's your invention.
She also has an anxiety disorder and
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Then what are you doing? Then what are you doing then? Then why are you aggravating her? Okay.
I believe depression. I just don't know what to do. Should I try and talk with her about my concerns or give it to God and pray?
I think you better give it to God and pray, but I think you better bind this.
This is so damn stupid. Of course, there's going to be some of the most asinine responses. So, you mean to tell me, instead of taking your child, your daughter here, to the doctor, the hospital, get some medications of some kind, or some critic. I don't know what you need for that, for the anxiety disorder. I don't know what you need really, but what do I know? But I do know it involves doctors and nurses and all that. That I do know, to some extent. So instead of doing that, you're trying to pray it away. Well, speaking of doctors and all that, the fact that hospitals exist contradicts your belief system because so instead of going to doctors, all these sick people with I don't know some kind of disease or what infection or whatever should go to the church and get cured just like that. If it's that easy, why don't you see the pastors at the hospital doing that? Because praying ain't gonna work.
Spirits that are there, they have the term goth. She's dressing the goth, and it's a whole fashion thing. And
there's more to it than just fashion, you know that, right? And even if it's a phase, that's not, but even if it was a phase, so what? Is anyone getting hurt? No, no one's getting hurt. If anyone's hurting anybody, it's you.
But this is demonic, and she needs to be delivered. So you're not going to talk her out of it. You've got to pray her out of it. And I suggest that you begin to rebuke Satan.
Kind of hard to understand you, old man. Anyway, could you wait until she's like what 16? Because that's like what the youngest age you can work legally speaking. And you said she was 14, right? So at least when this video was when this thing was recorded anyway. And wait 2 years, assuming 2 years haven't passed already. So since the good quality goth stuff, like the shoes and everything, the boots and the stuff, the hair and all that, the lipstick or whatever. Point being, the good quality stuff is extremely expensive. When she's working legally, she can buy her own shit. I mean, of course, she has to pay for the bills too, of course. But I'm just saying.
Bind the power of evil and the forces of evil, and bind Satan and the forces of evil, and say, I command you to leave my daughter.
And the forces of evil. Again, stereotype. Goth people aren't demonic. And yes, it is possible that you can be goth and Christian at the same time. You can do that. And yeah, there's this thing called duality when you think about it. But anyway, I thought you Christians are supposed to be loving people. You ain't coming off like it at all.
That's what you need to do. And if you need some more people to pray with you, by all means, get it.
Oh boy, that's it. That's where this pretty much ends, of course, with these scary music at the end, of course, like the water's ending somehow. Okay, yeah, that'll be it. I mean, I don't want this to be very long. I don't want this to be very long. Anyway, come to think about it, so there was that, I guess. But yeah, I just want to just do this real quick, obviously, because of the fact that uh, I've heard arguments of this before. I've heard really stupid arguments like this before. Unfortunately, this was not the only time. Don't be thinking like this was the first time I heard really stupid shit like this before, because I've heard this like multitude of different times before, and of course, it's from the religious people, of course. But anyway, that'll be it. The 700 Club people are full of shit. They're all full of shit. Pat Wyman shit. Pat Robinson is full of shit. He's already dead, but fuck him anyway. And one lady that was on there is full of shit. The one mother who sent that email is full of shit. And if she has any relatives that believe that kind of thing too, they're full of shit too. So yeah, they all can go fuck themselves for all I care. And whatever. That's it. Thanks for watching. Take care. Until next time. See ya. And if you don't mind me, I'm gonna have some Disney poetry. Yeah. Whatever.